All right, so we are going to be moving on to our research paper unit. And in order to do that, what we're going to do today is you are going to do a research paper sample, which is a very shortened version of research. So you have, actually, the first thing that we're going to do is get you set up with the assignment. So I'm going to share the screen so that Aubrey can see. All right, so you're going to go to Google Classroom, and you're going, all of you are going to go to Google Classroom, and you're going to find, they thought this was just for you, Aubrey. You're going to find ELA writing. And Aubrey, this is my sample DOOF class. So you're not going to see the same things I'm telling you to go to. I just want you to see what a student sees. Yep. Yep. Research paper pre-assessment. It should say. Did I do it wrong? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it'll be research paper pre-assessment. So you're going to go on that, and you need to add. So you are going to add or create. Just so you can see, add or create, and you're going to create a doc. And you're going to click on that. And then you're going to title that document your last name and RPA, which means research pre-assessment. Or does it, wait, it gives you a title, right? I always forget that it does that. It'll give you a title right there. That's awesome. I always forget that it does that. That's awesome. Okay. Does that make sense? All right. So then I'm going to stop share. And now I'm going to share this screen. All right. So each of you were given a piece of paper. Aubrey, you'll have to find a piece of paper. What? And where'd I go? There we go. And what you're going to do is with your piece of paper, you are going to brainstorm some topics. So you can think of anything that you might want to do a mini research paper on. Like mini, I'm talking. Like you have this class period and that's it. You're going to turn it in. Okay. You don't want to do that because that's what you're going to do for your masterpiece. So you don't want to do a career for your for this because you're going to do a career for your masterpiece. So what I want you to do is think about, do you want a person like that you could research? Do you want an animal that you could research? Do you want a product that you could research? What? Okay. So if you are doing, say, a person, for example, I might want to research R.L. Stine. Okay. I can find tons of information about him on the internet. I can also read his autobiography. Not that I have time during this little tidbit. But what I want you to think about is different things that you can look up. So if I'm looking up R.L. Stine, I can look for date of birth. I can look up reason for fame. And you don't need to be writing this down, but this is the kind of thing that you're gonna write down. Okay, if you're thinking about an animal, say you want to look up toads. What are some things I might look up about toads? Now, what might I look up? Specific things like lifespan, habitat, diet. Okay. So these are the things that you can research when doing your mini research today. Yes.
Or just should I pick one?
You could research like the company, and then you could like include products could be one of your things that you do. So for yours, what I want for your mini research project today, I want you to think of what your topic is going to be, and I want you to think of 3 things that you're going to look up. Okay, so if you wanted to do that line of products, you could do the bubbles lines. And one of the things that you could look up is the products available. One thing you could look up is how the company came to be. One thing you could look up is, I don't know, but you want to come up with, we'll say 2 or 3 things, because I don't want you to get too freaked out if you're having trouble finding enough information for 3 things, right? Because you don't, I'm not giving you a ton of time, I understand. So you're going to want like an introduction. You're going to want to talk about each, at least 2 things having to do with that, and then a conclusion. Okay. So you are doing what you feel is a research paper, your understanding of a research paper at this moment in time. This is a pre-assessment, which means it is not graded, but it means that it will give me information to see what you have. Okay. Any website that you go to, you need to at least copy and paste that website onto your document at the bottom, showing me that you used it. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So you know what to do with your scrap paper? So you can brainstorm a couple things and then see if you can think of a couple, see if you can think of 2 or 3 things that you could look up about it. And if you're not able to, like, go on to something else, you know? All right. So you have until, what time does class end? You have the whole class to do that. Actually, yeah, when you're done, you can read. Well, then maybe I'll give you extra reading time tomorrow. But I want you to have a full hour to work on that. And that is, you have this full hour. Okay. And this time you need to brainstorm, write, edit, and revise in 1 hour. And research.
This is so cool. I literally want this so bad. My mom's like,
okay. All right. Understand? Good luck. I'm going to stop share and I'm going to stop recording, and then I'll get your question. Okay.